Hi, I'm Scott with Squatch America.
And Hannah from the Paddy Wagon.
And we want to do a special little video today, and this is not going to be so Bigfoot related. As you guys know, that I'm a Native American cultural anthropologist, and I love the Native American culture, or as the government calls them today, something else culture. Kind of a weird thing. Look it up. Anyway, so where we're at right now is we're in Arizona, and behind us, right up here in the mountain, is called Cochise Stronghold. This is a place where Cochise is presumed to be buried, actually. Nobody knows exactly where, but it's presumed that he's buried in these mountains here after a long, hard battle between the Apache and the U.S. Army cavalry here in the Lagoon Mountains. Dragoon Mountains.
We think that Dragoon would be an awesome place to live just because it's Dragoon.
Yeah, it's kind of a cool name. But we had something exciting to talk about today, actually, in the Native American world. And what I wanted to really talk about has nothing to do with the Apaches or
the Coronado National Forest.
Or the Coronado National Forest, or where we're at right now.
Or even Chief Cochise.
No, but we thought this would be a great place to mention this. This is historic Native American land, and I wanted to talk a little bit about this latest news that we just found out about in our home country of Oregon, in the area where I grew up, and where I do all my Bigfooting. Well, I used to do all my Bigfooting, now I do it nationwide. But there's the native land of the Nez Perce Indian, or the Nehemiku Indians, actually is what they're called. And it's in Joseph, Oregon. And we found out something very interesting that just really excited just happened, and Hannah's got it right here, and she wants to read you the news article from it.
This is from the Register Guard newspaper, dated December 29th, so just 3 days ago. The Nez Perce tribe is reclaiming an ancestral village site in eastern Oregon more than a century after being pushed out of the area. This month, the tribe purchased 148 acres of an area known as the Place of Boulders, or, I'm going to butcher this, just FYI, Amsoxpa. Oregon Public Broadcasting reported, Chief Joseph, your great-great-grandfather,
A bunch of them.
A bunch of great-grandfathers. Chief Joseph once held council on the ridge above before a sweeping view of the Wallowa Mountains. Tribal members would camp there and catch sockeye salmon along the Wallowa River. We feel fortunate to be at this juncture in time to be able to say that we are on our way home. We feel the landscape misses us, and we miss the landscape, Nez Perce Tribal Executive Committee Chairman Shannon Wheeler said. This land was part of an 1855 treaty that granted the tribe millions of acres and the right to fish and hunt on land ceded to the U.S. government. But then the U.S. Army forced the Nez Perce to leave the area in 1877 in violation of that treaty. Nakia Williamson Cloud, Cultural Resource Program Director for the Nez Perce tribe, said many history books are wrong in saying tribal members never returned to the area. Those who returned were often harassed or cited for trespassing, Williamson Cloud said. It's been a long struggle for our people to maintain that connection, but they did, he said. The purchase consists of farmland located behind the Joseph Rodeo grounds. You're well familiar with those.
Yes, I am.
It includes Wallowa River frontage and some water rights. The land has changed dramatically. Now there's a dam blocking sockeye from swimming up to Wallowa Lake. Williamson Cloud said the tribe is hoping to reintroduce sockeye to the area and to create fish passage into the lake. And that's the end of that.
So we just wanted to do a quick video and say we're excited that the Nez Perce got to at least they had to purchase their land back, but they did. And it's really exciting news. Old Chief Joseph is actually buried there in Joseph, Oregon, hence the name Joseph, Oregon. So I'm really excited about the news, and we thought we would just share that with you in a short little video.
And there's some civil rights stuff that isn't often recognized. Right there.
Right there. It's not. And we found this beautiful spot here where Co-Chiefs is possibly buried in these mountains back here.
Are we going to go find him?
In this stronghold, which looks like a medieval castle almost. And probably worked the same way for them. And we might go find Co-Chiefs. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.